Welcome to this Get Exercise Confident video. Today I'm here with Rivan and we're going to show you how to do the burpee, which is a great full body exercise. To begin with, Rivan's going to demonstrate the burpee and then we're going to break it down into its three key parts and then go through some of the common mistakes. So Rivan, start off with, can you show the burpee? Fantastic. So to begin with, we're going to get in the starting position. So if you get down there, Rivan. And basically, this is like being at the top of a push-up. So you can see his arms are just directly below his shoulders, about shoulder width apart. He's in a really nice straight line, all the way from his ankles to the top of his shoulders. His head's in a really good posture, like a bit of string is pulling his head out, and his chest is puffed out. So this is the starting position. What he's going to do next is he's going to bend his knees and drive with his legs, his feet, all the way up to just below his hands. So do that now, Rivan. Fantastic, so he's in this crouching position. From here, what we can see is he's going to come up, and as he comes up, he's going to make sure he keeps his knees outwards, pointing towards his little toes, and with his glutes, he's going to drive up into a jump. Great, so we can see the knees coming out, driving with the glutes, and then up into the jump, hands into the air. Then he's going to crouch back down. He's going to then jump the feet back into position. He gets straight back into this really good posture, so this straight line from the ankle to the shoulders and his head's still nice and tall. That's really good, Rivan. So we're now going to go through three of the most common mistakes we see in the burpee. So first of all, Rivan's going to get in the starting position. Now the first mistake we see is where when he bends his knees to jump up, rather than pushing with his legs, he pulls his legs in with his hip flexors. So he's now going to show it wrong. So you see he pulls rather than pushes with his legs. So now get back in the starting position. Now he's going to bend his knees and show you how to do it properly, pushing with his legs. Fantastic. So that's the first mistake we want to avoid. The second is best seen from front on, and that's where when people jump, sometimes their knees come in together. So as he comes up, his knees come in as he goes into the full jump. That's incorrect, and that's because it puts extra strain on the knees, and also it's not going to activate the glutes as well. So what Rivan wants to do is as he drives up, keep his knees outwards, pointing towards his little toes, and drive with the glutes. So show that now, Rivan. Great. So now the third common mistake, if you go back out as if you just jumped down, is as people jump down, they lose their posture. So the first way they can do that is their head can tuck in like this. And what that's going to do is not going to activate the core as well and puts more stress on the back. The second area here is where the shoulders come up high, and that's going to do exactly the same thing, create lots of tension in the shoulder. And then the third area where they lose their posture is where the hips drop down like that, which is going to put loads of strain on the lower back, or they'll come up too high. And again, that's not going to activate the core and put more pressure on the back. So those are the three things with the posture we really want to look out for. We're now going to show you a progression to the burpee to make it even more challenging. Now to do this, you have to make sure you're confident with doing push-ups, and if you don't know how to do those, you can find it on our YouTube channel. So what Rivan's going to do is he's going to get in the starting position, and he's going to do a normal burpee like we've just shown you, but then when he comes back down, he's going to go down to the ground and do a push-up before going again. So Rivan, if you can show that. Fantastic, that's really good. And what you can see there, which he does really well, is when he goes down to the ground, it's literally like a push-up and he stays in a straight line going all the way down. So a common mistake we see when people do this is they let their hips drop first, and that's going to put loads of stress on the lower back, which we want to avoid. So just like Rivan did, make sure you go down in a straight line before coming back up, and make sure you're confident doing push-ups if you want to do this progression. Well done, Rivan. Thanks very much for watching this Get Exercise Confident video.